Guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing my November monthly favorites, and I know it has been some time since I've actually sat down and done a favorites video, just because the months go by so quickly that I can't even keep track anymore. I can't believe it's already December. It's crazy to me. Like, Christmas is in like almost like 3 weeks or something. It's ridiculous. Like, it was just Thanksgiving. So I've just been crazy busy with the holidays, like Halloween and Thanksgiving. I was really busy, and also I've just been kind of busy with other things that I've been doing. A game came out on the 10th, Rise of the Tomb Raider. I don't know if any of you know, but I am a huge Tomb Raider fan. No surprise there, hopefully. But I love video games, so I was kind of glued to the TV for a couple weeks. Still am. Still trying to break from that. But it is very addicting, and I also do play World of Warcraft, if you didn't know. And I love that as well. And I do play that, and I kind of get sucked into everything, and sometimes I'm just like, I don't want to deal with life, so I just kind of, you know, play video games all day. So that's a problem that I have. It's kind of addicting. It's really bad. And also I am kind of trying to figure out where I want to go for school, because I'm going to be getting my makeup certification soon. So hopefully that will come within, you know, the next year or whatever. I'm hoping in January I can start doing classes, whether it's online or to a school that I want to go to that's local. But other than that, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to tell you guys that I've been busy, and I'm sorry that I haven't been putting up fresh content. But I did get a planner, and I've been really into planning and like doing planning stuff and like with stickers and everything, because it calms like my anxiety and stuff. And I don't know, like, I probably sound like a crazy person sitting here talking to you guys like at a million miles an hour. But I just wanted to let you guys know that I'm gonna try and, you know, schedule like what days I want to film and when I'm going to upload and stuff like that. That way content is going up on certain days and you guys aren't like, well, what the hell, she hasn't put a video up in 2 weeks, because I can see how that's frustrating. Because sometimes when my favorite YouTubers don't put up a video and I'm like, where the hell are they, like, what are they doing? But I do try and update you guys on Twitter as much as I can, so please go follow me on there, and also on Instagram. I am pretty active on there as well. But without further ado, let's just get into these monthly favorites, because I've been blabbing now for almost 3 minutes. So yeah, if you guys want to see what my November favorites are, then please keep watching. Okay, so I'm not going to go in any order or anything like that, because I do have quite a bit of stuff. So the first thing that I'm seeing here is this Clinique Dramatically Different Moisturizing Lotion, and it just looks like this. It's like a really nice consistency. I have extremely dry skin. I don't know if any of you guys know that, but this I actually got probably like a month ago or so, maybe a little bit more than a month. Like, I think I got it in October. And I've been absolutely loving it. It makes my skin feel really nice and hydrated. It's not too thick, but it's also not too thin, so it's like right in the middle. The only thing that I'm kind of pissed about is that it doesn't have a like pump or anything, so I'm gonna have to try and find a pump for it, because you can't really squeeze this bottle. So I don't know what I'm gonna do when I can't, like, you know, kind of just tap it out. But yeah, I've been loving this. It's a really good moisturizer. I know it is kind of pricey, but I did get it at an outlet, surprisingly, because there's outlets near me that have makeup stores, and they sell Estee Lauder owned products, and everything is discounted. So if you guys didn't know that, maybe you guys should definitely look into that. If you are into high-end makeup but you don't want to spend a ton of money, there is usually in outlet stores, like where there's outlets and stuff, they have like a cosmetic store, and they sell certain brands. The one that I know sells Estee Lauder brands, and Estee Lauder owns a ton of different brands. They actually own MAC and Clinique and like all these other ones like Smashbox and stuff like that. So when you go there, everything is discounted, so it's really nice. So I only got I think I only paid like maybe like 20 bucks for this, maybe even less. I don't even remember, but I just wanted to let you guys know my little secret on getting high-end products, because if you have an outlet near you, definitely check that out, because sometimes you can find some really good stuff at those outlet stores, and they are super cheap, and it's the real products too. It's just all like stock that they have, like extra stock. Like sometimes they'll get like because when I went, they had the Maleficent makeup collection there, because, you know, all of it didn't sell or whatever. They'll have like extras of things that didn't sell, like, you know, that was at MAC like at a certain time, and then, you know, MAC only has it for a limited time, and it'll go back to these other stores and they'll sell them, and it's a lot cheaper than what you would originally pay. So I don't know if I'm confusing you, but yeah, I did get this at an outlet, and it was a lot cheaper, so hopefully I'm not blabbing too much about that. Okay, so the next thing that I have is this Kat Von D Lock and Load Makeup Setting mist, and it looks like this. You can get it at Sephora. That's where I got it. I think it was like 20 bucks. But I love this. I don't know if I mentioned this before, but I love it so much. I love the scent. I just love the way it feels. It dries super quick, and it's a lot cheaper than the Urban Decay ones, so I've been loving it. And I mean, I've had it for quite some time, and it's pretty full still, so I just love it. I love it so much. The next thing that I have, which I was talking about, is Estee Lauder. When I went to the outlets, I got the Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Makeup. Looks like this. I got it in, I don't know what this 1CO Shell. I don't know if that's the lightest shade or not, because sometimes they won't have the lightest shades, or they won't have certain colors. That's the only downside. But I did get the lightest one that they had, and I believe it might be the lightest shade, but it is still a little too dark, so I do mix it with my Manic Panic Dream Tone. But nonetheless, I do love this foundation. It's beautiful. It's not thick. Like, I feel like it's really good coverage. Like, it's a medium to full coverage, definitely buildable, but it's not like so cakey. Like, if you were to put on like the Kat Von D tattoo one, like that one's a lot thicker. This isn't thick. It's like, it's extremely like wearable, and I just really like it, and I've been wearing it like on holidays, and it keeps my makeup in place like all day. I'm actually not wearing it right now, but I do love it, and since it was expensive, I only wear it on like certain days because I'm weird like that. But yes, been loving the Estee Lauder Double Wear. So then the next thing that I have, which I picked up a while ago, I think in a haul that you guys might have seen, was the Lush Aroma Water Toner Water. It's a gentle rose and lavender tonic for everyday use that helps hydrate skin, sensitive or mature skin, without causing it to overreact soft combination skin. It's only a spritz away, and it just looks like this, and it's basically like a toner inside. So what I do is when I get out of the shower or after I wash my face at night, I'll spray this on and then put my moisturizer on right on top, and it really helps sink in that moisturizer, and it just makes your skin feel really fresh. And also you can like put it in your purse or something if it's hot out, and just spray it on your face. It's very refreshing. I really do enjoy this, and I'm like almost out because I've been like obsessed with it, so I definitely need to get more of it. But I think it was only like $9 or something like that. But I do love this so much. It's awesome. So then the next thing that I have is kind of a random. This is the conditioner that I've been using. I only use it like once a week though, because I'll use my other one. Sorry, something's like in my eye. And there's hair on it. That's gross. Okay, so recently I got my hair done because a big disaster happened with my hair. I ended up bleaching it because, you know, with my, you know, hair anxiety, I like to change my hair randomly. So I tried to change it, and I was gonna go like this like nice like dark blue color, and it turned out fine or whatever, but I just didn't like the way the color looked on me. So of course I changed it back to black, but my hair was like fried from bleaching it and all that shit. So I ended up going to the salon, and I was like, look, fix my hair, and they suggested this for me. And this is the Pureology Serious Color Care Strength Cure Conditioner. It's just like in the blue bottle, and it's really expensive. I think it was like, yeah, 29 bucks for just this bottle. I didn't get the shampoo because the girl was like, honestly, the shampoo's great and everything, but like you can use just any shampoo, and the conditioner is like what matters the most. So I just got the conditioner, and I love this so much. I don't think I'll ever get another shampoo brand ever. It's just amazing. And I kind of, you know, like don't use that much because you don't really need that much. It goes a long way. So yeah, I definitely love this. It's one of my favorites, and it makes my hair feel so soft because I have very thick hair, and my hair is just like a nightmare. Like, it's not frizzy, but it's just puffy. Like, I don't know how to explain it. It's just so thick that it's puffy, and I usually have to straighten it most of the time, like if I don't want it to be like a puff ball. But this stuff makes my hair feel really good, and I love the way that my hair air dries just with using this. So this has definitely cured my hair. My hair is pretty dead, and I did have to get some of it cut off, but I mean, this stuff has definitely rescued my hair, and I've been only using it once a week just because I like to salvage it, because I want it to last longer. So I'll just use like my Joico like conditioner like on other days, and then I'll use this like one day out of the week or whatever, because I don't know, I'm just weird. So yeah, I've been loving this, and yeah. So then the next thing that I have is a makeup product, and this is the MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot. Now, I was actually originally going to buy the the Painterly Paint Pot, and this one's more of like a yellowy kind of tone, and the Painterly is more like pinkish. But I like this one anyway. They didn't have it when I went to get the pink, like the painterly one, so I just got this one and I love it just as much as the other one because I used the other one before, like a really long time ago, and I just never bought it again. But I did buy this one and I actually really like this. It's a nice base and it kind of like hides, like if you have veins and stuff like on your eyelids, like it really hides that. And then I'll just put like a, like, you know, like a tan shade over it, and then it's a really nice base for your eyeshadow and it makes everything blend beautifully. So I've just been loving this. Okay, so the next thing that I have is actually a random thing, and this is actually still kind of wet. It's an Eco Tools Cone Jack sponge, and it just looks like this. It almost looks like a beauty blender from far away, and it actually is just basically a sponge, and what you do is you put your facial cleanser on it and just kind of like massage it on your face, and it helps really deep clean your skin. And I've been loving this because I usually just use my hands and all that stuff, and I've been wanting a Clarisonic, but it's really expensive. So I went out and got this, and I've been really enjoying it. I think you can get it at like anywhere. I got mine at Walmart. I think it was like $8 or $9 or something like that. Again, it's by Eco Tools. It's amazing, and it's really nice on my sensitive skin. So if you have sensitive skin, I definitely would suggest it. It's awesome, and it kind of like when you're done using it, after it dries, it hardens up, so don't worry. And then you just kind of put it under warm water and let it get like all like squishy and stuff. So yeah, I've been loving that. And then the next thing that I have is another Lush item. I think I hauled this as well. This is the Lush Ocean Salt Face and Body Scrub. And I don't even know, like, I need to get more of it because I'm almost out. But I love this so much. It's so great. It makes my skin feel so good. And I kind of have a dupe for it. But I do love this one more just because I just love the feeling of it and the smell of it. And I do know you can make it like on your own. So I was thinking about doing a DIY on that if you guys were interested in seeing something like that, because I do want to try and make my own. But I have been loving this. It makes my skin feel amazing. It's just a nice exfoliant, and it's beautiful. I love it. So then the next thing that I have is basically what I was saying is a dupe for the Lush Ocean Salt stuff, and this is the this is like kind of wet because it was in the shower. This is the Tree Hut Shea Sugar Scrub Coconut Lime. It's like humongous, but it smells really good. Like, it's very refreshing, and it's just a nice sugar scrub. It's a little bit more texturized than the Ocean Salt, but I do feel like I get the same sort of effect, like if I use it on my face. So I do really like this. I believe this one was only like $5 or something like that, and I know this one is like 20. So yeah, but I did find this at Walmart, and I've been loving it just as much. And yeah, so I wanted to mention it, and I kind of go back and forth, but I do really like the Lush one a little bit more just because my skin is like really sensitive, and this is a little bit more rough than the Lush one, but I do love both nonetheless. Okay, so the next thing that I have is this NYX Liquid Suede Cream Lipstick in Soft Spoken. It's a like nice mauve color, and I got this because it reminded me of Lolita, which is what I have on now. And I love it just as much. The only thing is that it doesn't go completely matte, I feel like, at least on me personally. Like the Kat Von D one goes completely matte, dries matte, like I don't even feel it. But this one I do feel a little bit, and sometimes like if I'll put it on, like it'll kind of smudge and kind of like feather a little bit. But if you use a lip liner and then put it on, I think you'd be okay. And then even put on like a little bit of translucent powder over top, and then it would stay matte. But I do love the formula nonetheless, and I do love this color. And I'm going to show you guys what it looks like right next to Lolita. So let me do that. So this is Lolita, and this is Soft Spoken. As you can see, they are extremely similar. So you can get a similar, like, you know, dupe for Lolita for only like $6, and Lolita is like 20. So I definitely suggest the NYX one because it's just as good, and I mean, you can make it work. I mean, obviously it's a beautiful color, and I don't know, I love both of them just as much. So okay, so the next thing I have is an eyeliner, which this has been raved about on YouTube recently. It's the NYX Matte Liquid Liner. It just looks like this. As you know, I'm a huge fan of my Kat Von D tattoo liner in Trooper, and I also really like the Physicians Formula one. And also Jessie's Girl has a great one as well, because I don't like felt tip, but I do like the brush tip ones, and I do like liquid liner. It's just that, I don't know, I like my other ones better for like my inner corners and stuff, but I do this to do my wing. So it's just a nice simple like liner, and it goes completely matte, and it's just beautiful. I love it a lot, and it's great formula. If you're looking for a nice eyeliner that goes matte, I would suggest this. I know the Balm also makes one, but this one's way cheaper, so definitely check this one out. So the next thing that I have is Dirty. It's the e.l.f. High Definition Under Eye Setting Powder. It looks like this, and it's just like a translucent powder, as you can see. I'm not going to open it because it'll go everywhere, but it's really nice to set under your eyes. It helps my concealer not crease. It does have a little bit of glitters in it when you do look at it, but when you put it on your face it doesn't like show up or anything like that. But I do really like it. It's a nice thin fine powder, and it doesn't feel like cakey or anything under there, so I do love this to set my under eye concealer. Okay, so the next thing that I have is this NYX Dark Circle Concealer Corrector, and this one is in Fair Clair. It's like an orangey color, and I put this on before I put on my actual concealer. Like, I'll put this on to kind of cancel out my dark circles, and then I'll put my regular concealer on over top. And I just love this. It's hydrating, and it just helps cancel out the dark circles under my eyes, and it's pretty cheap. I think it was around like $5 or $6, so I have been really liking this. So the next thing that I have is this Moroccan treatment oil stuff, and it's in the light one. It's not like the regular one, it's actually in light, and I've been loving this because, as you may know, I just mentioned that my hair was kind of damaged from when I was trying to turn it like that blue color. So when I went to the salon, they recommended this to me as well, and I love it so much. I'm so happy I bought it. I will definitely repurchase it when I run out, because I think it'll take me a few decades to get through this, because it's been a few months and it literally hasn't even made a dent. So I've been really enjoying this. It feels really great in your hair. It's not heavy. It doesn't make your hair sticky or anything like that. It's just a nice oil. I love argan oil, and I love this as well. So I'll put this in like when my hair is wet and then let it air dry, or if I put it in and then I'll blow dry it or whatever. And sometimes even when my hair is dry, if my ends feel like a little funky, I'll put it in and it helps immediately. It just makes your hair feel really soft and smooth, and I don't know, I just really have been enjoying it, so I had to mention it. Okay, so there's one last huge thing I wanted to talk about that is definitely a favorite for this month. It's definitely Rise of the Tomb Raider. I don't know if I mentioned it in the beginning of this video that I've been kind of addicted to it, but it did come out on November 10th, and I've been non-stop playing it. It's amazing. I am a huge Tomb Raider fan. I love it so much, and the game is amazing. The graphics are beautiful. I'm obsessed. Like, I could play it over and over again like I did with the other one. So that's a little secret about me. I am a huge Tomb Raider fan. And I actually wanted to show you guys a poster I got at GameStop for free when I went to go pick up my strategy guide, and I got the collector's edition or whatever. And they had these posters just sitting out front, and I really wanted to mention it to you guys, because if you ever go to get a game at GameStop or whatever, and sometimes they'll have like random like posters just like sitting there, and most of the time they're free. So I saw this and I freaking took it, because I was like, oh my god, because I'm obsessed with the game and I had to have it, and I'm definitely going to put it in a frame and cherish it for the rest of my life. So I'm going to go get it and I will show you. So this is what the poster looks like. It just has her on it. It says Rise of the Tomb Raider, and then it just says the availability date, and then it's just like an Xbox poster. And yeah, I got it for free, and I was like, oh my god, like, because it's just like crazy that it would be for free. So I'm definitely gonna get a frame and cherish it for the rest of my life. I am a huge Tomb Raider fan, as I've said probably 100 times now. But yeah, ever since I was like probably a kid, I started playing them for like Xbox and stuff. I never played the ones on PlayStation, but then I did start playing them for like GameCube and stuff, and then, you know, on Xbox or whatever. But I didn't get into the PlayStation ones because I never had a PlayStation. I only got a GameCube, and then I got like an Xbox and stuff. So yeah, I just love the Tomb Raider series. It's amazing. The story is amazing. I definitely love the story in this one more than I did the one previously, just the regular Tomb Raider that came out in 2013. The story for this one is pretty good, and I really like it. Nonetheless, all the games are amazing. If you haven't played them, I definitely suggest playing them. I know if you have an Xbox One, I know that they were giving away like a free download for the Tomb Raider just regular definitive edition. That's the one that came out in 2013, and that one's amazing as well. It has multiplayer, but this new one that came out on November 10th is like to die for. The graphics are so realistic. It's like you're looking at a real person. I'm literally obsessed with it, and I can't stop playing it. So I had to mention it, but other than that, I don't think I have anything else to say, except I love you guys, and thank you so much for watching, and until next time, I'll see you in my next video. Bye!